Hello everyone. Today in this video we are going to start grade 9 maths advanced, not the standard one, right? And the first topic is sets. Okay? So without wasting our time, let's dive into it. So now see the set. The word set. See this word set basically we are studying in mathematics but in daily life without formally knowing that what is set, we have used this word set many a times. For example, if we see the blood type, if we arrange all the population in the blood type, then we have this ABO system, right? It means now how many different type of blood groups do we have? We have A, B, AB, and O, right? So all these four, and it is include and combinedly it is called ABO system. So what is this? This is a set. How it is a set means if suppose we divide that whole population into these four groups, or we can divide that into these four sets, right? Are you able to recall? Set. Okay. Or when you got the books of your grade 9, then what do you call it? Your book set, right? Your book set. So you don't know the formal definition of set, but still you are using the word set many a times in your life, right? For example, if your teacher is suggesting you, okay, for maths or for algebra, you should refer this, and this book. So what your teacher is doing, your teacher is suggesting you the set of books. Again, set. So basically, what is set? So set is nothing but it is a collection of well-defined object, or you can say a set of well-defined, or a set is a well-defined collection of objects. Now here this word well-defined, what does that mean well-defined here? Well-defined means where you have no confusion in deciding. You can ask, ma'am, how come it possible that we don't have any confusion, or how come it possible that we have fixed, right? So you must have this doubt in your mind. Okay, I'll ask you, you just tell me three best student of your class. Tell, can you give me the answer? Might be you will give me the answer, three names, let's suppose ABC, whereas the other person from your class can say ADE. There is no fix, because best in what content, or what basically on what point you are asking, ma'am, what this best? Are you asking in sports? Are you asking in academics? Are you asking overall? Okay, so here is the confusion. So that three best children of a class is not a set. Reason, because it is not well defined. Okay. Now, if I ask you, now tell me a set of students participating in a quiz contest. Your teacher must be having the list. Yes, these children are participating in quiz. Is there any confusion in that? No, those are fixed. There is no confusion. So yes, it is well-defined collection. So it is a set. If I ask, set of girls participating in Kho match, again, it is fixed. There is no confusion. So this is also a well-defined collection, which is known as set. Very good. Nice. Now I hope you are understanding this one, right? Okay. If I ask you now, make a list of 10 best batsmen. Can you make? No. Why? For me, the batsmen can be different. For you, the best batsman can be different. We have our own preferences, own area of interest. This is not well defined. Okay, there were two children. Both were book lovers. So I asked them, you just make the list of 5 books which you like the most, okay, or which you feel that everybody should read. So the person A made different list, whereas the person B made the list with different books. Are you getting my point? So there, what matters? Their preferences, their area of interest. Are you getting my point? So those matters. It means that is not well defined. Wherever you feel confusion, that is not well defined. So there should, for well defined, there should be no confusion in deciding whether an object belongs to the collection or not. Okay. So understood this meaning? Okay. Now, how to represent this set? So first of all, whenever we are representing the set, set is always represented by capital alphabet. Capital alphabet, not by the small. Now there are two forms or two methods to represent a set. First is roster form and second is set builder form. Now first we'll see roster form. Okay. Now see, there are two methods. Roster form and set builder form. Now roster form will directly give you answer. Whereas set builder form will give you rule, formula. Are you getting? These are the two different methods to represent the set. Now, roster form. For example, if I write, there is a set V. Okay, there is a set V. Now, in roster form, we always write, not only in roster form, in any form, the set is always written in this braces. This is curly braces. Okay, so it is always written in this curly braces, and inside that, some elements, some number, some members will be there. For example, if I'm writing A, V as A, E, I, O, U. Okay, it means I have written a set of vowels in English. It is represented by V, capital V. Okay, and there are fixed vowels. If I ask you, can you tell me the set of, can you tell me the vowels in alphabets, in English alphabets? Yes, you can say A, E, I, O, U. There are only 5. Fixed. Any confusion? No confusion. So it is a set. So we will write all those inside this curly braces and separated by comma. It is must to know how to write. Okay. So now all the elements which belongs to set, okay, or all the numbers or members which belongs to set are called elements of the set. So here, what are the elements of set V? Elements are A, E, I, O, U. These are the elements, right? So this is the set. Sets are denoted by capital letters, as I already told you. Now, so here we wrote that V is what? A, E, I, O, U. So how you will write? You can write as A belongs to V. Yes, A is an element of V. Can I write B belongs to V? No, B is not there. B is not a vowel. So what will write? B does not belongs to V. Understood? This means belongs to. It means this lives inside this one. Belongs. Okay? For example, I belongs to Rajasthan. It means I live, or Rajasthan is my native place. Are you getting my point? Now here, this one does not belongs to. Understood it? So, very good. Now let's take some examples. Now set of whole numbers less than or equal to 5. Whole numbers starting from 0 or 1. Sweet? Yeah, 0. Very good. So we'll write this curly braces. So first of all, you have to define set. Let's suppose it is A. A equal to this curly braces open, all the whole numbers less than or equal to 5. So it will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Braces closed. So this is roster form. Next, set of first 4 terms of AP. AP is just simply a sequence where we are adding the same number or adding or subtracting the same number in each term, right? Whose first term is -3 and common difference is 4. First 4 terms. So again, let's suppose it is B. Like here we have it. First term -3. Now common difference is 4. So -3 plus 4, 1. 1 plus 4, 5. 5 plus 4, 9. We have to write only first 4 terms. We have written. Okay? Clear? Now, next is set builder form. What I told about set builder form. Set builder form is nothing but a rule, a formula, right? So another method of writing a set is a set builder form. In this method, what we do, we describe. Okay. For example, this V equals to A, E, I, O, U. You have written this in roster form. Remember? Are you able to recall? Very good. Now, if I write its rule, then what I will write? You have to first put curly braces. Okay, V only. Now here, first you will write some alphabet which represent all these. So we'll write it as X. X means it is representing all the elements which will come inside it. It's not X alphabet. X is just a notation, right? X, now this straight line vertically, which is known as such that. X, such that. Now, which kind of numbers are there or values or elements are there? These all are vowels in English alphabets. So, X, all the X will come here. Which X? Such that X is a vowel in English alphabet. Okay. So now, yes. So you have seen we have written one formula, right? We have written one formula or the rule. What is X? X is a vowel in English alphabet. So this is called set builder form. Okay, this is called set builder form. Same thing if I write in roster form. Roster form means its answer, what all the values can come. Vowel in English alphabet. A, E, I, O, U. Over. Let's take one more example. Like here you can see 1 comma -1. This is roster form. Now you have to write the set in set builder form. How you will write? You will write it as, okay. So first let's suppose A. A equals to 1 and -1. So it means there is some X such that X belongs to integer because 1 and -1. X belongs to integer and only 2 values are there. There are infinite number of integers. How can you define this one? But what is common here? If we do the square of this one, we'll always get 1. And X square equal to 1. So this is the rule. So in all the integers, you will find only 2 integers, 1 and -1, where you will do the square, you will get the 1. So this is set builder form. So you can see X is an integer, or you can write X belongs to integer Z, X square. Now 2 by 3, X, such that X is a fraction equivalent to 0.6 bar. If you define it, or if you solve it, you will get 0.6 bar. Now for the third one, it is written in the form of A upon B. So A upon B such that A can be 1 or 4 and B can be 2 or 4. How? Let's suppose if I'm taking A equals to 1, then 1 by B. B I'm taking 2 or B I can take 4. Let's suppose I'm taking A equals to 4. Then B I can take 2, 4 by 2, which is 2, or B I can take 4. So 4 by 4, which is 1. So 1, 2, 1 by 2, 1 by 4. You can see these 4 are the elements of this set. Okay. So in this video, what we have learned what is set, what are the different forms of writing or representing a set, right? Which is roster form, roster form and set builder form. Okay. So revise this. In next video, we will be learning few more new things. Okay. So keep revising, keep practicing and stay happy with maths. Bye-bye.